Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's us again. This is Jon Does. Episode 140. What was it? 148? Was that what it was?
148.
That's insane.
148 hours of bullshit.
Insane in the membrane. What's going on, everybody? It's Jon Does 148, and it's Saturday, and there's a lot of stuff going on, just all over the world. But before we talk about the craziness, all of the things, don't forget to check out Dinosaur.com. It's the best place to support this channel. If you have any love in your heart. If you're not the Grinch, you don't have a heart of coal, you know, you're a loving human being, and loving human beings go over to wilddinosaur.com. They go check out the music videos that are there on the homepage. There's going to be some updates to those pretty soon.
Some new mixes.
There's going to be a merch tab up at the top. You click that and you can check all of this stuff out. There's t-shirts, sweatshirts, tank tops, baseball shirts, sweaters.
One-piece bathing suits.
There is not one-piece bathing suits. Not yet, at least. There are socks. There are shirts for kids. All kinds of cool stuff. There's mugs. We have mugs. Have you been mugged? Not by these ones. We have wall prints. There's only a couple of those. I'm trying to get more of those up this year. But yeah, go check out the website. There's some cool stuff there. Yeah, you can support the channel. Also, go over to Instagram and follow me over there because I post up some rather fun stuff pretty regularly. My stories, my Instagram stories. Those get those AI shorts that we sometimes show here. When should we? I'm curious. What part of the show? I'm gonna get rid of this lower third. What part of the show do you think is a good time to do those AI? You know how I have this new AI segment where I show the thumbnails.
Yeah. You've been doing it now for the last month.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to keep doing that as much as possible. But I was thinking, like, when's a good time to show those off? Like, do you think you should do that in the beginning of the show, like right after the plug?
Yeah, I think right now is a good time, as good of a time as any. Let's check it out.
Okay. Well, I wasn't quite ready for that because I was ready to actually be like, is that a good time or should we push it like later into the segment? But more of a conversation of like actual planning. But anyways, I don't mind. I don't mind showing it off now. Let's do it. Let's get into it. Because these are fun. If you guys didn't know, I have been messing around with some stupid AI software, and I like to make the thumbnails. I like to do versions of the thumbnails in through this AI software. So I've been making. I made this. This is the normal. This is like the normal way I would make a thumbnail. It's just like Photoshop something silly with with my face or Pat's face, or in this instance, both of our faces twice.
Yeah, can I say that you've never looked better?
Which one?
The middle.
The one on the
Obviously.
left?
No, yeah, and the one on the left.
So this would be like the normal thumbnail that I would normally, make for an episode like this. But I have been throwing these through Runway AI and been generating little short things for you, and this is the one that we got this week, so let's check this out. Wake me up inside.
Can't wake up.
I can't wake up because I'm in a coma, and in this coma I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe I want to go out and go check out a new Kia, and let's see, does this come in black?
Dude on the right was asleep at the Kia dealership.
He was asleep. He was like nobody's coming in because nobody buys Kias.
A lot of people, actually a lot of people buy Kias.
I've seen a handful of them on the road recently.
One of the fastest growing cars in America, I think.
They're like, does this have can we get insured by Allstate? Anyways, this is...
Just take a look at these. Look at this crew.
This episode. Oh, man.
Just take a look at this crew right here.
Yeah, they can't wake up.
The one on the left went from being like a metalled out dude to a woman in a vest and a denim skirt with multicolored armbands or bandages or something. Check it out right here.
Yeah, dude, she's hot.
Here we go into the denim skirt.
Nice.
Yes.
That's actually a pretty fly outfit. I'll be honest. She's got the vest and the armbands and then the skirt.
Dude, I didn't even consider this, but think about the implications for fashion design with AI.
Yeah, for sure. It's gonna make shit for you, and then you're gonna like have to oblongly make like a dress that like doesn't fit to human dimensions.
Yes.
Anyways, this is the AI segment. I might make like an open for that. Should I make this like a whole thing where like there's like a little open that's like I don't know,
little jingle.
Yeah, a little jingle.
Yeah,
you gotta make the jingle.
Okay,
though. You got to do the vocals for
Jon's AI.
It's like dun 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 Jon's AI dun 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 dun.
Yeah, maybe not that one.
Jon's AI dun.
But something like that.
Dun Jon's AI.
Yeah, something that doesn't destroy humanity. So not that one.
What? That's on the level of Baby Shark right there.
It absolutely is. I don't know if that's necessarily something.
Yeah, that's where I want. That's what I'm trying to get at.
250 billion views.
Yeah, 100%. I'm trying to get as many of these little kids to watch Jon's AI segment as possible.
Nice. Well, yeah, that's what we're working on.
Jon Does is for the children. All right. Well, the AI segment is over.
For all of humanity, really. Jon Does is for all of humanity.
So should we talk about what's going on here? Why Pat's done his hair all different than normal?
This is normal. There's nothing abnormal about this.
No. You just last time your hair was parted the other direction.
Oh, that's right.
That's what was going on last time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
that's exactly what it is.
It's a big change in your life.
Just decided to comb my hair differently, you know.
Hey man, sometimes you got to do it. And you know what? I got my natural comb over or brush over because I'm a emo kid.
Yeah, it's actually that today is emo day. We've decided to go goth for the gods.
Yeah, we've gone goth for the gods.
For the gods.
Hail Vishnu.
And Shiva.
And Brian Shima.
And also
Chris Haffey.
Yeah, and
Don Lemon.
No, no.
All hail Don Lemon.
I'm gonna take a pass on this one.
I'll sit this one out.
Yeah. I really don't have a dog in this fight.
Well, anyways, I'm gonna show off my cool emo shirt. This is from
a short-lived series.
This was from a vintage TV show back. It was a classic TV show back in the day. It was the sequel to America's favorite TV show, that 70s show. This is that 80s show, and this is a real T-shirt. I'm really wearing this. It's not AI. Because if I did this with AI, I would actually just be stretching my nipples out.
Did it run a full season?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, a full season is whenever they call it the end of the first season. So it can get canceled and still,
True, yeah.
3 episodes is a full season.
I do recall watching like a few episodes of this show.
I did
with
as
my
well.
family.
Dennis Reynolds is the lead character there. He's the Eric Foreman of the show. And actually, the girl with the mohawk, she was on Supergirl. I've seen her in some other stuff too. Oh, she was in what was that? The Chris Evans spoof teen movie.
Oh, Not Another Teen Movie?
Yeah, Not Another Teen Movie.
That's a classic.
She's the main girl in that. This girl.
Got it.
I'm pretty sure that was her. Maybe it was another one. I don't know.
Janie Briggs.
Yeah, Janie Briggs got.
And that movie has so many funny parts.
Oh man!
For being one of those dumb parody movies, that one was one of the better.
Yeah.
I recall Scary Movie was hugely popular, but I never thought it was as funny as Not Another Teen Movie.
Yeah, I mean it wasn't as funny as Neptune. I don't know. All hail Neptune.
All hail Neptune.
All hail Neptune.
All hail Neptune, the god of the sea.
There's a couple of things I've been consuming lately. Just to
French fries?
Throw them out there real quick. I've been doing the audiobook for that MCU.
Oh,
that
yeah.
new MCU
How's that going?
Book. I've been interested in all of it. One of the things, like, I get in arguments with people about, like, not arguments, because I tend to agree with the state of Marvel right now. I can argue various other movies and stuff like that. But I've been interested in Marvel for a long time because, like, after the first Avengers, not only was I like, dude, they did it. They did a successful team up. Like, after, like, 4 movies, you know, they successfully turned these individual characters into a successful on-screen team. And then they just kept doing better and better. I mean, like, there's some misses out there. Thor 2, not very good.
It was just a bit boring. I don't know if it was necessarily a bad movie. It was just a little lackluster compared to the movies that preceded it.
Well, there are a lot of, like, behind-the-scenes stories about things like that. And I've gotten through... I'm doing the audio version of the book, and I've gotten through, like, 20 or so chapters. And, yeah, just, like, hearing about all of the, like, infighting or... Not there wasn't even a lot of that. There was some. I mean... There was and I remember hearing about this prior. Is like one of the heads of Marvel, Ike Perlmutter. He was like notoriously frugal, and like, what was it? Like the premiere of the Avengers, or it was either Iron Man or the Avengers. One of the big ones. It was like one soda per journalist that like did coverage for the movie at like the opening night. And it was like, bro, seriously, like.
I've heard stories about him before. Has he been involved in other aspects of media?
He's just he's more of like a businessman than he is like he's not like a movie producer.
Yeah, no. Has he worked in the music industry as well?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. You're throwing me off here with your serious question. Pat's been super depressed lately.
Yeah. Can't you tell by my hair?
I gotta let this cat out real quick. Keep talking.
Yeah. Well,
tell us some stories, Pat.
Well, I went to the barber shop and I just asked I said, I've been feeling depressed lately. Give me the haircut that you think would best suit my emotions, and this is what I came up with. So you can just infer for yourselves how my life's been going lately. So I need all the positive encouragement I can get here. You went to the stylist and said, "Give me a Jon and Kate +8." Yes, I did. I said, "Give me the Kate."
The Kate.
And they said, "What Kate?" And I said, "Jon and Kate +8." They said, "I got you."
And they've given you 8 different styles of the same haircut.
Yeah. 8 different dead animals to put on my head. This is from the raccoon collection.
Trash panda.
Yeah, exactly. I don't respect that name because, you know,
Trash panda.
Yeah, if it wasn't in the trash, they would be getting their food somewhere else. So,
what?
You know, we have forced them to be trash pandas.
No, they could learn how to like pay for things. They could get a job and learn to pay for things.
No, they can't.
They could get a line of credit. Use a Chase debit card.
They can maybe get like a payday loan.
more like a payday candy bar. Just steal it from a 7-Eleven.
Well, payday loans they'll give to anybody, including raccoon.
I saw a video recently of a raccoon that was. I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. There was like a vent. This was at a convenience store. There was like a vent right over like a shelf that had not over it like on the ceiling, but like on the wall, like right above like this stack of like Twizzlers. And the vent was off, and there was a raccoon back there. You could see like wires and shit. But there was a raccoon back there, and he was trying his damnedest to steal like a whole bunch of Twizzlers. And I was like, "You get it, brother."
Yeah, exactly. Poor guy. Poor guy. He couldn't just go into the store and buy Twizzlers because they discriminated against.
Yeah, so that's why he doesn't have a job. But here's the deal. Over at wilddinosaur.com, we don't discriminate. We hire lots of trash pandas.
Lots of rodents in general.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm not afraid to use that term right now. Trash pandas. Maybe in 30 years when they unionize and they look back, they're like, he was a really good guy, but he used to call us trash pandas.
Yeah, you're gonna have an asterisk next to your name.
They're gonna put a statue of me out front of my business.
And they're gonna have to remove it.
And then they're gonna have to remove it.
Yeah,
because I call them trash pandas.
Yeah, just forget that term exists.
No, I will not. Trash pandas are so cute.
So, in other news, you were telling me that you saw a movie last weekend.
Yeah, last weekend I went and finally saw The Creator. It was. I don't want to do a review on it, for a lot of reasons. Partly because I'm not really doing movie reviews so much anymore. But what I will say about it is that if you're one of these people that are like, there's no good original movies out there, and you didn't go see The Creator. Fuck you. You should go see The Creator. It's not doing very well in theaters, but that's not because it's not that's not because it's a bad movie. I think the movie's good. It's got its faults, but this is one of those movies that's like, they put in real effort into this, and I appreciated watching it. I had a good time in the theaters. I thought the acting was pretty good for the most part with most of the characters. The scenery is amazing, and also like I spend a little bit of time in like video production, like Reddit groups and stuff like that. And the big discussion is that they shot this movie with a Sony FX3, something like that. It's like a $3,000 like cinema camera.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, they shot it with like a relatively cheap camera." You know, like I have a Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera, and that was like $1,000 cheaper, so it's not terribly far out of this the price range, you know. But like that's just where cameras are these days. You can get some really good ones that like you can shoot full movies that will get shown on the big screen.
Yeah, it's
on some of these. It's cool.
One of those things that the camera doesn't make the movie. Right, like you can.
Well, with with movies, yes and no. I think the idea of don't worry about the camera, just go make your art. Yes, absolutely. Go make stuff. Don't overthink it. But if you are trying to shoot a movie that you want to play in festivals or, you know, end up on the big screen, you do have to be conscious of what cameras you're using. You can't just use an iPhone necessarily. Like, you do have to shoot something that shoots in a... I mean, realistically, you can project anything, but the quality of image that you get, you need certain, like, for example, the Blackmagic that I shoot, it has a couple of formats. Like, there's Blackmagic RAW, just like raw footage, which are, they're really big files. So, like, when you shoot, like, let's say I shoot 4 minutes of footage, that's probably like easily a couple of gigs of space just for like a couple of minutes of footage. But when you're doing post, you have access to a lot more like color data, so you can really clean up the image as like if you accidentally shot like in super low light and it's kind of grainy, it's pretty easy to fix some of that stuff.
That's cool.
To a degree.
So you have, many more options than shooting in.
Yeah, if you shoot in just like an MOV movie, it's all already compressed video. So, excuse me. Yeah, you just have a lot of cool options these days of being able to make movies. I mean, I can actually shoot some. I forget the camera that we're using to live stream right now. I usually don't use for a lot of film. It's kind of a run and gun, but it does have some high end like file sizes that you can use. Does it have C-Log? I think it's C-Log, which is kind of like Canon's version of RAW. A lot of these companies have their own version of that. So there's like a Canon. I don't know like Nikon or Sony or some, those other companies.
But they're all still pretty easily compatible.
Yeah. Sup, Chris? Welcome to our goth episode where we're totally goth.
And we're totally
100%.
goth emo.
Goth emo.
Yeah.
You know what we did last night?
Tell by the hair.
Pat came over and we just
held each other and cried.
We ate we split one California sushi roll and then just cried for a while. It was beautiful.
Just one piece of the California roll.
Like
one little.
Yeah, we just split it between the two of us. We actually hit it up like Lady and the Tramp. Sushi spaghetti style.
Disgusting. Yeah, it's great.
What does that say? Why do they put this thing here? Why do they put the like emoji thing there?
I'm not sure, but it says Pat looks like he sings for the Killers, and I do.
He does. He sings for Killers.
Yeah, I moonlight for moonlighting hitmen.
Well, we're gonna kick it for just a couple more minutes before we get into some nonsense. You know what, dude? I'm really sorry. I cannot hang in this shirt. It is so tight.
You gotta switch it off.
I gotta switch it off. Want to keep the party going for a second while I change?
Yeah. Of course, I'm gonna keep the party going with some fun facts.
All hail Athena.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, today's our gods episode. We're dedicating the show to the gods. Gods of music, gods and monsters, you say? Gods and monsters. So we forgot to put Godzilla on there and Mothra, but we can easily add them. Who else do we have? What are some classic monsters? Frankenstein. The Dracula, obviously. Nosferatu. Rudy Giuliani.
Rudy Giuliani.
There are plenty of them. Many of them are running amongst us.
Okay, since I had to peace out on that whole get up, you're more than welcome to take that wig off.
What's the first time that you found out about toilets that can clean ass? I mean, it's pretty. I think that bidets are quite amazing.
Well, I didn't have a bidet, but I had a broken toilet where it like the water was reversed, so it always just shot up your ass. You'd poop, and then the poop would shoot right back at you.
That sucks. Yeah. I mean,
well,
if it's clean water, it's all good. Creatures of the Black Lagoon, mummy, skeleton.
Creature of the Black Lagoon. That's what I call those
turds. You call the toilet.
That's what those turds were.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it was great.
That is
wonderful. Great. Again, you're more than welcome to shave your head if you want.
Oh no, I'm good.
Shave your head and go to sleep.
Yeah, no, this is my look from now on, permanently.
What were other classic monsters?
Is there some sort of dog outside?
Probably. We're gonna just leave.
Oh, there were so many classic monsters, but did you ever see
the Mummy?
Yeah, that's what Chris mentioned. Mummy. Did you ever see the one with Tom Cruise that was like they tried to reboot the series?
I never saw that. No,
it was not great.
Did you ever see that photo that they did? Because that was supposed to be the beginning of like a dark monster universe, interconnected.
You said the Tom Cruise one was?
Yeah. It was supposed to be. And they did I think it was like Hollywood Reporter or Vanity Fair or something. They did this photo shoot with all of the actors because they had all of the actors cast. It was like Johnny Depp was going to be the Invisible Man. Was it? I think no, not Benicio del Toro. I think Javier Bardem was supposed to be like
a werewolf, right? It was Benicio. I think it was Benicio del Toro.
Well, they did the Benicio del Toro Wolfman like 10 years ago,
and it also was not financially successful, right?
Yeah,
that's what I thought. His mother.
But the photo that they released, it looks like it's all of them like sitting in a room together. It's all photoshopped. Like, apparently not.
They never met, or at least not at that time.
Yeah, but
I do remember though the Tom Cruise. Like I remember watching that and just being like, yeah, they tried. I mean, it's an action movie, but it's just not up to the same caliber as like other Tom Cruise action movies.
Yeah.
And it didn't do much with the Mummy stuff.
Well, is there anything else we want to talk about? Do we want to discuss any Tubi movies that we've been up to?
Have we watched any Tubi movies since the last episode? Did we talk to Chris is asking who's an overrated actor. I feel like that one's always coming up.
Who is an overrated actor? All of them? Every actor. Just to knock their fucking egos down a little bit, every single actor out there, you're overrated.
My brother has this term that he calls plug and play.
I love you.
Plug and play, and like certain actors he calls plug and play. Mm-hmm. And I don't really get it because I like a lot of these actors that he calls plug and play, but like for example, Tom Hanks, he says is plug and play. Maybe that's just in many situations, but he has played many different characters.
Yeah. I mean,
he also said the same thing about Viola Davis, and I think she's great.
I don't know about that. I mean, okay, what is this term plug and play?
We'd have to get him on the show and ask him.
Yeah, I guess I'd need to know what he means by that, because like there are actors that are like you can put them in anything and they will do well. Is that what he means by that?
Maybe.
Because I mean, to me that means like you're a really good actor.
I would agree with that.
Tom Cruise, I would agree with that. Or Tom Hanks, sorry.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks, I'd agree with that. Who's an overrated actor? And then there's one actress I hate for no reason.
Who's that?
Who is that? Who do you hate for no reason?
Is it Jennifer Garner?
You know what? I kind of have one too. And you know this. You're aware of this. I don't really care for Anne Hathaway very much.
Oh, okay.
I don't think she's a bad actress. I just have never seen her in one thing I like. Not once. And I don't mean like the projects I liked. I've never seen her like
in a
role that like made me like her too much.
I thought she was really good in that one Amazon show that we watched. What was it called? Solos?
Oh, yeah. I was not into that show.
I thought that was really good.
Meryl Streep. Interesting. Because she's
pretty beloved.
Like the female Tom Hanks.
She is the female Tom Hanks. Well, yeah.
No, she's the female Meryl Streep.
Yeah. Meryl Streep is
Meryl Streep is the Meryl Streep of Meryl Streep.
I don't think her...
She's just Streepin'. She's Meryl Sheepin'.
What's her daughter's name? Grace? Oh, I think it's Grace Gummer.
Yeah, Grace Gummer.
I don't think she was in Mr. Robot. That's one of my favorite shows. I don't think she's the best. But I also don't think she's the worst either.
That's not working for some reason. I was just noticing.
Oh, yeah. What do you know?
Did I put it in the wrong spot? We were messing with some stuff on the Streamlabs side, so maybe.
That's because after the last Wild Dinosaur Shopping Network extravaganza.
It should be working. It should be there. Huh.
Yeah. I understand that, Grace Gummer, but yeah, she was fine in the role. It's just like she was an FBI agent in.
I've seen her in a couple of things. I can't remember.
Mr. Robot.
Oh, she was in the Newsroom, right?
She was in the Newsroom.
Yeah, I remember watching her in that.
Yeah. The Newsroom was so overly dramatic at times, but it was also really good.
You know what? Yes and no at the same time. Part of the reason why I enjoyed watching that first season is because I worked in news, and I didn't work at a big station like the one like
it's supposed to be like a major cable news company.
They're talking about like the Keith Olbermann's, to the on the right, like a Bill O'Reilly type show, which is a bigger show. I worked in
Rachel Maddow.
I worked in like local news, but like that kind of shit does happen even at those lower levels. Like people that are on TV have egos, just in general. They can be nice people. They can be really nice people too, but you kind of have to have an ego to be on TV. That's why I'm on YouTube, because I have zero ego, and I just like showing my butthole. So,
but you know who does have an ego?
OnlyFans coming soon. What?
The thunder god Zeus, or is that the god of thunder Thor? Who's the real god of thunder? Is it Zeus? Was it Zeus originally, then Thor? Let us know in the comments.
The Zeus Goose. I don't know why the chat's not popping up.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
Oh, boy.
It's always something, isn't it?
It's always something. It's always something with technology. You know what? Fucking kill me already, AI, or else I'm going to kill you.
John's weekly
You
boomer.
stupid robots.
John's weekly boomer moment.
Yeah, robots. What's the most angry you've gotten at a stranger outside of the car? I don't usually get... Oh, the chat's finally fucking working. I don't usually get angry outside of... I've done, like, dumb things where I've been, like, super drunk and done, like, dumb, stupid moves where you yell at somebody, like, on a street or something. Not, like, assault them or anything, but, like, I guess the only... This wasn't even really me, but this is the kind of shit that would happen was when Henry Rollins was in Chico one time. I've told you this. We were out drinking at this one place, and it used to be an old shop. It's a Beach Hut Deli, and it used to be like an old storefront, and they turned like the window display into like a seat. So you could sit up there, like you had to step onto the stage, and there was like sand everywhere because it was the Beach Hut Deli. And you could sit at this one table there, and somehow me and my friends always ended up at this table. And we're sitting there, and Henry Rollins was doing something in town at the local theater, and he's walking by, and we were just drunk, and a friend of mine goes outside and starts yelling, "Hey, how high does the grass grow in Ohio?" And then, like, Nazi salutes him, because that's something that Henry Rollins used to do, I guess, back in the Black Flag days. So I guess it's more just like buffoonery, shit like that. That
pissed you off that he did that?
No. That's more like the type of things that we would do as opposed to like getting angry at people. You know, like, I don't know. I've been high 90% of my life at this point, so
we probably were pretty angry when we got busted for skating that one time with that security guard that blocked the car.
Yeah, but there was no outward
It's not like we were going to do anything. We were just angry that we were in that situation.
There was no outward expression of anger at that moment.
We got some tickets for skating at an old abandoned hospital. When I was in high school, I think you were, or no, you were also in high school. You were a senior year, or?
Man, that sounds about right.
Or it might have been the year after high school for you.
Yeah, I think you were probably a junior. I was like a senior or something like that.
Man, my hair has never looked better, let me tell you.
Yeah. It's all that horse semen.
Sure. Yeah, it is. That's right. Look at that.
Praise Athena.
Praise Zeus.
All hail Horus. All right.
Shout out to Anubis.
Well, you know what? It's time for
Wild Dinosaur Jams, volume 69.
Time to put the old
plug in
the old souffle.
Plug in, tune in, drop.
Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. I think we got some stuff going on over here.
We might have a thing or two.
We might have
a thing.
I promise I won't sing through most of this.
I am not making that same promise. Okay.
Give John and me some hair.
Oh yeah, here. You want to borrow this one? Man.
Woman.
Oh, my hair's probably all fucked up.
We were playing some music a little bit ago, and I was good then. I don't know what's going on now.
Well, why don't we get a beat going, and maybe we can...
Why don't you choose? Okay. The green one was good,
I liked this one.
Okay,
well,
let's go.
Yeah.
Which one? C or G minor?
I think it was the G one, yeah. The one that you were playing?
I don't even remember what we were playing right now. This is way worse than earlier.
Trying to figure out the best situation.
We played for like an hour.
Yeah, we did. I'm still not like
song.
I'm still not too familiar with where the beats are ending or starting or I don't know. I don't even know what's happening right now. I'm in another dimension. Planet Xenu. Are we gonna get another one going?
And by Odin's beard. Now let's
do a C minor.
Chill for a second, Pat. Why don't we tell everybody some important information about ourselves? Like, what's your social security number?
Well, it's
666
420
6969. Oh, there's a snake in my boots.
Chris, if you missed last week's episode, I highly suggest you check it out because it was a shopping extravaganza.
Probably one of my favorite episodes in a while, to be honest. Hope everybody watched that. I think all of my guitars need new strings on them.
What was that one that we, there was that one with the bass.
Oh yeah, what was that?
I think it was this one.
Yeah, I don't remember what I was playing. I don't remember what I was playing when that was it.
Is it this one?
Yeah, I don't remember anything we were doing earlier. This is great. This is how we normally function as musicians. Is we just play things, and then it sounds cool, and then we can't play anything after that. Let's C minor. Yeah.
No, just G.
G.
That was a little bit more cohesive.
But we lost our whole audience.
That's all right. We'll get them back.
We'll get them back with this one. All right, Freebird. Let's go.
What do we have? I have the C minor strings that was. What other which beats have we not used yet? I think this one.
Sorry, C minor, you said? Garbage man Jon. He can't play guitar, but he's always put it on.
Putting on his slacks one leg at a time.
Going to work with his slacks on backwards. Going to work with his slacks on backwards. Jon is a garbage man. Jon. Wait. Jon is a garbage man. Jon is a garbage man. He's doing the best he can. And he's just a lonely garbage man. And he's just a little garbage man. I want to go back to this one.
You kind of like this one?
Hold on. Let me get in here real quick.
Sure.
Oh man, I'm fucking this up. I'm gonna start this over. Sorry, one more time.
I was just getting into it.
Shut up, Pat. You'll get into it again. That bass that you did?
Yeah. No, it was something different that you were.
Okay.
It was like a riff that you were playing.
No, the one that you were playing. It was, originally, was this the one that you were playing?
Yeah, this is the beat that I was playing the bass on.
You should go back to that. Try it out.
Okay.
This goes out to all the gods of the world. Vishnu, Shiva, Buddha, Kronos, Zeus, Athena, Horus, Anubis, Thor, Odin, Poseidon, Neptune, Morgan Freeman, Alanis Morissette. They're all gods in my book. The Lord of Light from Game of Thrones is real. That smoke monster came out of my vagina. Hey mom, look at me. I'm at work. I'm at work. I'm just a stupid fucking jerk. You wanna get in here? never tip the prostitutes. Any of them.
Yeah. Because then they'll expect it next
Any
time.
of them. Any of them. Don't tip them.
No,
They get their flat fee.
We're all about tipping.
Not. Well, especially the male hookers. Fuck them. Hooker means something different. I hear. I've always assumed the term hooker was like a butcher. You know, like after they like slice the
they
or
throw it on the hook.
Yeah, they put it on the hook.
Yeah.
That's what a hooker is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Or I heard another term for hooker is on the docks when the ship comes in and the guy hooks the ship to the dock. It's a hooker.
Yes, that is a hooker.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a boat hooker.
Well,
boat hooker.
The boat hooker. You're a boat hooker. All right. Well, that was a show. That was a thing we did. That last jam was kind of cool, I guess.
There was one other one in there that was all right.
Shut up, Pat. You don't know good music.
Wow. That was a really vicious attack. As you can see, we've been on edge lately.
All day.
I think along with the rest of the world right now, you know.
Yeah.
Things are happening.
It's crazy. It's super crazy. I mean, really. What's going to happen with the Star Wars universe?
We're going to hit a bell here.
Okay. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for this episode of Jon Does. I think we're going to get out of here. Pat, I'm hungry. Yeah. So, you hungry?
Yes, I can maybe eat something. That's
You want to eat this?
50,000 volts, motherfucker. Have a nice day.
I could probably take it. I'm built for electricity.
Oh yeah. Well,
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
Are you built for that?
No. Nothing makes me crumble to the ground like dirt.
No, nothing makes me crumble to the ground more than just hearing the suffering of other people.
Wow. Do you know what? I'm going to tell Morgan Freeman that you said that.
The emo bit's over. Yeah.
Nah, dude. I mean, the emo bit is life.
The emo bit is just every day.
Hear these church bells.
Okay, cool. You have anything you want to say to anybody before we get out of here?
Just thank you. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for not laughing at us. Or thank you for laughing at us.
Yeah, we hope you laughed.
Thank you for laughing at me and making me cry. Wow. I appreciate it.
You've really just been giving me the business.
No, I'm not giving you the business. I'm doing my own character over here. This isn't you, Pat. This isn't directed at you. But I do get the business, and people make me cry, and I just want to thank them for it.
The business at the stock market.
They do the business. I do the stock market. I have sex with the whole stock market.
Wow.
All of them.
That's super impressive, dude.
You know what?
You should put that on your resume for sure.
Those finance bros are totally down. All right. Well, I'm going to get out of here. I want to go eat something. It's Saturday night. Hope you all had an enjoyable Saturday night hanging out with us, listening to our poor attempts at making gold records. We haven't made any gold records, but we definitely buy gold. And I just want everybody to know I love you. And don't forget to check out wilddinosaur.com. It's the best place to support the channel. If you...
or someone you love needs a t-shirt.
Yeah.
A diaper.
Insurance. Auto insurance.
Life insurance.
Life insurance. Hit up wilddinosaur.com.
It's the best place to buy insurance.
There's some great products there that'll get you through the winter and into the summer, and then through the summer back into the next winter. It's just, we're there for you on the product level.
Yes.
The other thing I like to tell people is there is a link in the description that you can click, and it will take you over to Planned Parenthood, and you can donate to them if you feel like
if you feel so inclined.
Yeah, if you feel so inclined. I've done it myself. It made me feel good, and I support Planned Parenthood. So, Pat, anything you want to say? before we get out of here?
I'd just like to say, love everybody. That's it. Some very wholesome words.
Were said by who?
Nobody ever. But we hope you have a nice weekend.
Okay.
And thank you again.
Okay, bye.